Welcome to another unfiltered. I don't give whatever. No, I do. Just give you a little update, especially for fixed signs. And a lot of people say that cardinal signs are given, they're going to get a break, and it's been really hard for the fixed signs and fixed sign. We're like, what? And da 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 da. Okay, these just popped out. I broke out my old cards because I've been working on it, energizing my essence into these new cards for my astrology, but they're doing something else. So every deck does something different. So I'm still sticking with these astrology cards because with me, and it depends on your placements and how much you are, and like I consider myself a witch, so I am very in tune with the earth. And what just popped up when I was talking is Five of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Cups in reverse. So you don't feel left out in the cold because nobody took action. They used emotional manipulation. Now, I redid all these cards. I do redo them to where, so that's why they all pop out like that. There's been times where I left them do whatever. And then lately I've been like, no, I'm going to put them all like this. And then the reading's been coming out a lot differently. And it's just the energy that's been going on. So this week is going to be kind of the most easiest week of this hard month that's coming. And see, these cards are already getting reversed anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to see what's coming in because a lot of transits are happening. So we're still in the Pluto and Mercury retrograde. And they've been kind of communicating in a sense. If you talk about it, if you look at astrology, look at different podcasts to see what different astrologists, if you are into that, and they could give you more precise energy and explanations than I can. I listen to them, I take in their knowledge, and I follow certain people every day, and then I'm self-teaching and understanding, and I also am studying human behavior and how that correlates, because I know that as above, so below. So taking that all in consideration, that this week there's basically starting tomorrow, because today's Monday, tomorrow is the time to take action. Mars is going to be in Aries, so it's time to take action. That's his home sign. Mars is also the sign of war. Yeah, so also be careful with impulses, because Mars was in Pisces, like, do we want to fight about this? Don't we? And then Mars in Aries is like, yeah, we are, and we don't care. Fight now, think about it later. So that's where you have to find your dialect with DBT, as I am about therapy and psychology, and the balance. They go hand in hand, So that's where you have to find not being impulsive, but also knowing when to take action and when not to take action. And that's self-discipline. So we're going to get into what does the collective need to know. And they're just going to spit it right out. What I see first, King of Swords. Being your masculine energy of cutting people out. Okay, the World. Completed a cycle and a new cycle begins. Seven of Swords is what I just seen in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. These two right here. Ha ha ha. Whoa. Okay, so the cycle you just completed that someone stole from you. It could have been multiple people. They're spying, and the secrets are going to be revealed. If you haven't seen it yet, but stuff's coming out. You blocked a lot of these people, and because you blocked them, they've changed their perspective. That's why they're watching, and I feel like they want to come to you. Yep. 9-9. Okay. They don't have independence. They're sitting in this energy. And as I talk about going back and forth, like the mirroring aspect, if you turn this around, you're independent and you're not anxious. They aren't independent, and they see you as independent, and they are anxious, and they're like, I changed my perspective. What did I do? So, healed. Those that have been healing and working. You guys are flipping around, huh? Chariot. Okay, that's why. It's coming in fast. What's coming in fast? Two of Wands in reverse. Did you already make the decision? Okay. Three of Cups at the bottom right now. You're worried about making a decision because of the other third party stuff that happened in your past. Six of Wands in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. You're afraid you won't be successful, and you're afraid You won't be able to heal, and that you'll be exhausted. And it'll be the same thing, and you won't know your intuition. I laugh only because I understand it, and okay. So not making the decision. Let's go the other way. Because, like, if you do make the decision, Seven of Pentacles, what happens when you do make the Ace of Wands? So all the things you've been planning, manifesting will come to fruition. And how you were trying to acquire generational wealth, your stability, all this stuff where people had done this to you. It was an injustice. That's what they're going to see. Why? Give me another card for that. Well, okay. Internal conflict within themselves. Five of Wands. Queen of Swords, because you got them on. You were very balanced. And I was looking at the Ace of Wands. Page of Wands, you have the idea. Complete and emotional happiness. Judgment has already been made. Like, decisions have already been done. Like, it's already been set in stone. Queen of Cups, you become very, very emotionally into understanding. Four of Pentacles, you are holding on to anything and everything you create, because Knight of Cups that came, those two were together. This was on the side. Coming in, trying to be like your knight in shining armor, but they didn't save you. They used it as a manipulative tool. Five of Cups, and you were hurt, broken, felt like, but it was kind of like cried over spilt milk, where if you would just realize that those people just sucked, you'd be okay. Yeah, Ten of Wands, they try to put burden on you, make you feel like a coward. The thing is they're cowards, and they can't do it. So now you're juggling two stable ideas, all right? Now we're going to use these cards, because I'm going to do it together now. That's what I thought today. I was like, since I can't get these to really, I want them to match up. So let's see what we can do with it. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune first out. Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor, because Star in reverse. Why is the Star in reverse? Hierophant in reverse. You gave up on hope. It's not that you didn't heal. You healed. You gave up hope on a contract, on somebody that you looked up to, something that happened, someone that you cared a lot about. You really were like, I choose myself. So you broke that spiritual contract, and that's why the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor, because that's a hard lesson. And Ace of Swords, when it's in reverse, it's a double-edged sword, because it's still a victory if you understand that lessons are blessings. That even when you find out bad stuff, you still, I guess, if you get out of that state of good and bad and win losing, you still kind of win or have victorious or whatever, in a sense, because you knew all along that something wasn't right. And now you have confirmation that you're not crazy, or that you're not just delusional like everybody wanted you to think you were. You're not. It was their own projections. Now the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, because everybody wanted to see you fall. Everybody, like, even you did fall. You probably did several times, but you still got back up. And it's like, it took a couple times. They still kept beating you down. You kept trying to let it, because I don't think you wanted to hurt anybody. You didn't want to make anybody else look bad. You didn't want to give that energy back in return, because that's not how you are. And since you were like that and held on and were patient all this time, which I'm surprised Temperance hasn't come out yet, because I do sense a lot of patience with this. This is a long time coming. And the reason I think it's a long time coming too is because there was a lot of work to do. Because I don't think this was just one person. I think it was the same type of energy, or like same type of situation, or like the same habit that you could get yourself into that you had to break. With the world, you had to break. Was it the world that I seen earlier myself, or did they just put that? But I thought I just saw the world, and I looked down and I was like, no, that's the Wheel of Fortune. And the star, that was weird. Okay. Wow. Yes. Five of Wands, Five of Cups in reverse. You were not passionately, like you're not conflicted by this. You may have a little internal conflict, maybe questioning, and I'm picking up shadow work, is you're questioning what you did wrong or right. Don't be so judgmental on yourself, and understand that you didn't know any better. And if you did know better, what was it that you were looking for? Was it because you felt abandoned? Was it because, and I'm just trying to think of ideas that you could think about of how you could do this. So that's some shadow work you have to do. You aren't crying over spilt milk anymore. Now you are Eight of Cups. Walking away from anything and everything that doesn't serve you because you deserve so much better. And you know this, man. Seven of Swords. See? Them sneaky ass people in reverse. No, not anymore. Not anymore. Three of Pentacles in the World in reverse. Yes, that was the cycle you need to complete. Stop collaborating with people who want to use you. You know how like when you're in school and they do teamwork stuff and it's like you're the person, you have like 3 or 4 people in a group and you're the one that does all the work and nobody else does anything, you get an A, and everybody's like, I made an A, and it's like, yeah, because I did all the work. That's the lesson you had to learn. Just stop collaborating with sneaky people and tell, like, I know people don't want to tell the teacher, but be like, I did this. If they actually did the work, then ask them questions about what I just turned in. Because I've had that happen to me when I was in high school. Was it junior high? I know there was something that happened in 5th grade was the first time I collaborated and I started speaking up. But I think there was something in high school and it was geography, yeah. And I wasn't that good at it, but I did a good presentation. And they gave my other partner an A, and they didn't even show up to the presentation. But they gave the other person an A, and he's like, well, because it's a group thing. And I was like, well, I will take this to the principal because this person didn't even show up. And then, yeah, my ears are ringing like crazy. This person didn't show up. And it's not fair that that person gets an A when I put the work in. You had to stand up for yourself. And you had to choose you. 10 of Swords in reverse. You ended that. That was the thing, is you had to learn. So you beat that cycle. And everybody, you let go of the fear. Everybody else is feeling the anxiety. But you let go of that. Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're trying to juggle the Hermit at the bottom. You're trying to juggle what healing you need to do, when to get out of Hermit mode, when you should, when you shouldn't, all that jazz. Let me get these. I haven't got my Moonology little things in a while, so we're going to take what comes out because I redid those too. Take whatever pops out. The cat and the dog. Cat, dog. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Emotions are running high, supermoon. You are good enough. I'm feeling a lot of self-doubt because people have done stuff. You are good enough to do this on your own. You are good enough to be independent. It doesn't matter what other people think. You are good enough. You can do this. If you feel stressed or tired, that's when you should take a rest and be taking time. Not like, okay, I'm going to, get my laundry done tonight. No. Have your clothes ready for tomorrow, and then tonight rest, and then tomorrow tackle your day and go from there. Quit piling on so much. Conclusions are within reach. This full moon eclipse. I will tell you the other moon, supermoon, and full moon in Virgo, which are Mercury retrograde has been in Gemini and now in Taurus, not Virgo. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And we had a blood moon too. And a win-win forecast win-win outcome is forecast. So full moon in Libra. So that is what they're saying, is that everything will come in reach. And this card wants to stay at the bottom. Or flipped over. I'll show you my cards here. Hold on. Well, yeah, maybe I can here. See, my cards are sitting here. This card was sitting here like this. And it's in reverse. So 2 of Pentacles. Either you have decided or you're on the teeter-totter. Because I've seen, at first it was like this, and now it's like, maybe you're changing your mind. And that's okay, because also there's 2 of Pentacles here. That's why I'm saying that. It's like, if you see what I'm seeing here, you could kind of get an idea, or a better idea. That it's like we have the idea, and then we're like, oh, wait, okay, hold on, let's think about it. So be happy that you're actually like, okay, wait, let's think about it, instead of being like, okay, let's do it. And then if you do, or like, okay, let's do it, you've already thought about it, and you already made the decision, and you already know. You're using Wise Mind. And if you don't know what Wise Mind is, I do stuff about that too. Those are DBT skills with dialect behavioral therapy. So take what you think, what you feel, and that's what you make what you know, and that's your intuition. There's also a balance of doing and being mind. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. This week should overall for the collective be a little bit more of an energetically easier week than it has been these past 3 weeks. So I am going to take myself to rest and get what I need to get done, because it has been one thing after another, and I still need to do laundry. I got dog hair all over me too. So have a good day.